The worst date you've been on / the most dumb date you've been on. Or the most stupidest thing ever. And then the most stupidest thing you did on a date.
Stupidest thing I did on a date?
Like, did you say I love you on the first date?
No, fuck no.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Damn. Shit, I ain't been on a date in a while.
Stupid thing I've done on a date?
Yeah.
I broke up with him.
Wait, pause, come back here.
I went on one online date back when I was in like SF, and the girl was just like on her phone the entire time.
Another guy asked me to hide under the bed with his cat for like over an hour because his mom came over.
I don't go on dates. Stop.
Yeah, what do? You hook up or something?
Yeah, I hook up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just hook up with.
I hook up with people.
Oh no. Okay, so none of y'all date. Y'all just hook up.
Yeah, we just.
Okay, my bad. Wrong group of people.
Went to McDonald's and I ordered fries. He didn't pay for them. And on the way back, he was pretty much trying to seduce me in my own car. And I had to drop him off the side of the road. And
I mean, he's frugal. Maybe he's.
it's not too bad. And I mean, maybe college age. But come on, you can't not buy my fries in one.
That's true. Okay, that's
in
true.
my
Okay,
own
okay, yeah,
car.
okay. I can.
But trying to figure out where there's overnight packing. We can go to his dorm. But it didn't happen, so that's that.
I go to school in the city, and
Alright.
this guy asked if I wanted to like go on a date. I like suggested a spot near campus, and then he like made it a group date. Like he brought other girl.
Wait, other girls? Wait, just girls only.
Girls only. Yeah.
Boy, is he Asian? Does he have perm hair? Yo, that's a red flag.
I went on a date with this guy from a dating app. He asked me to take pictures of him. Like, he asked me to do like a photo shoot of him.
Oh, okay. What's wrong with that though? Just taking pictures.
Yeah, but it's like if you're doing that for the whole date, then that's.
Oh, that was the whole date.
He didn't ask me like one question about myself. Like,
The whole date
the
is just
entire
taking.
date.
Where was
And it
this?
like
Wait, where?
2 hours. Where?
Where was the place though?
It was at like a park, and then we went to like.
That's so lame.
I know.
Wait, what? Wait, what app did you use?
Bumble. It was
Bumble?
Bumble. Yeah,
Ah.
it was horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah, never went back. I've gone on a lot of bad dates. Like, he wouldn't carry. Like, I had to carry his stuff. I went to the beach, and I had to bring the blankets. Oh, like I brought you a blanket and everything, and then I had to like carry his own blanket and mine and the food to the beach. Yeah, and I was like, oh, can you help me? And he was like, you're fine, you're good.
You're fine.
Yeah.
But it looked like you were struggling though, right?
Yeah, I had like my blanket, his blanket, like the chips. Yeah.
That is not the bare minimum.
No.
Did you?
No,
No,
at
after
all.
that day, you should have cut him off, delete his number and shit. Where'd you found him? Or
We went to school together.
Oh.
High school, senior year. Yeah.
high school?
One time I met this guy on Tinder like when I had graduated high school. He said that he went to like Stanford University. So I was like, okay. And I was from San Francisco and he was from like Palo Alto. I went down to Palo Alto and we spent like a series of like days together. It turns out that he didn't go to Stanford. He went to the community college next to Stanford. It was called Menlo College. And I was like literally in there in the dorms dwelling for like 2 to 3 days. The whole time I thought it was like Stanford. That we didn't work out, but that was like for other reasons. But then like I was on Tinder again like shortly after that, and then I scrolled and then there was like another person that said they went to Stanford, and I was like, oh, don't you also go to the Menlo College of Business? Because he said he studied business, and he was like, no, Menlo is the community college that's next to Stanford. So the whole time I was like at a whole different establishment that I didn't know about, so that was kind of weird.
That's it? That's not that bad. Yeah.
The one where you bought like a sandwich for something, and he ate it and he cried or something.
Oh yeah, one time. Okay, another time, I met this guy at my mom's work function for like Christmas. I was like a teenager at the time, and he was like 20, I think.
FBI, open up!
And so
Not legal.
it wasn't like really a date, it was like a friend date, but then it was like we're in between. Anyway, we decided to go see The Greatest Showman together. He wanted to see it at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and he was like, oh, it's because tickets were like cheaper because of the early bird special. The morning of, I had eaten like a leftover burrito, and then he calls me midway and he's like, have you had breakfast? And I was like, yeah, I'm having like half a burrito. And then he was like, can you save the other half of the burrito that you're eating so that I can eat it during the movie? And then I was like, no. Watch the movie and then everything's great, but then we're like in a theater next to Japantown in San Francisco, and it's like 10 a.m. Stopped by Pete's Coffee because it was the only place that was open. Standing in line, and then he was like, what do you want? And I was like, oh, I don't know, what do you want? I was like, I want this. We go up to the cash register, and he's like to me.
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay. And then I paid for it, and then he was like, okay, thanks. And then he left. Like
That's
he got
it?
the drink and then he left. That was kind of weird.
You guys didn't stay after just to talk or anything?
No.
I can't blame the guy for watching it in the show in the morning. Like it was like at 8. It's cheap. Like man's living like a frugal life. Maybe you don't know what
Yeah,
he's
he probably is. And
Yeah.
that's okay. It was just kind of weird because it was like it was older, it was a little bit
Yeah.
younger. He saw my mom. Dynamic was a little bit weird. I was kind of put in a situation where I
you
was
know, like Asian parents, you know, they like don't want you to be dating and stuff.
Oh, my mom was like flattered. She was like, "Oh yeah, you know, hang out." But I don't think she thought it was like she didn't think it was like romantic. She thought it was like, you know, my coworker wants to hang out with my kid because he was like much younger than her. My
Man's
mom's
about to
older.
catch a cake.
What about that's how you set the chair on fire?
Oh, what the fuck?
That was-
I almost set my dorm on fire though. Drunk. I was outside and then I lit like this huge dead weeds almost, very flammable. I set it on fire outside the dorm. Fire department is called. I was pretty drunk, so I sat in the guard's chair. I leaned back and I broke his chair in half. Yeah, not much happened after that, but that's about all I remember.
I recently went to Turkey and then I haven't even told her this story. I was like in the process of telling her.
Great, this is all one experience for all of us.
Yeah, I really wanted to go to these islands. My dad was like, okay, you can go to the Princess Islands. And then I went there. I couldn't find a beach to this restaurant. And there was these two guys and they were really nice to me. Anyways, they're like, oh, so you just wanted to see a beach? I was like, yes, it's like all I wanted to and I couldn't find it. That's why I was like so annoyed. And they're like, oh, I can take you on a tour of the island. And so I was like, okay, sure. Anyways, my boat left at 8. I was going to Karakoy with an R. He thought I was saying Katakoy, which is like with a D.
Oh, okay.
And they're like not near each other. So then he was like, no, the boat is gonna like leave at both 8:30 and like 9:45 or something like that. And so I was like, no, I have to get the 8:31. He takes me up this mountain. We're walking for a very long time up this mountain. It's very secluded. But we got to the top and it's like the most like stunning view of the sea and like the islands and stuff. It was gorgeous. And we start playing chess on his phone and we had our wine. And like after like 15 minutes, I'm like, holy fuck, like I need to get on this fucking boat to get back to my hotel. And anyways, he's like, no, wait. Then he started kissing me and then he tries to have sex with me and I'm like, and I push him off. I'm like, you're taking me to the boat now. We run down this the rocky area. He's like, we're not gonna make it in time because we have to walk down the fucking mountain. Then there's a guy with a scooter on and I was like, ask him if we can get on this back of the scooter. And he was like, there's not enough room for both of us. So I was like, okay, well at least I can get down there. And so then he's asked him, he begs him. Anyways, we get on a scooter and we're like literally rushing to get down. We stop halfway, the guy drops us off. And then he's like, you're not gonna make it, we have to walk down from here. And I was like, I need to get down there now. And then he was like scared of me, so he begged the guy and we got back on the scooter and we scooted all the way down. As soon as we got down to the boat left.
Oh.
But now it's about to Katakoy with a D.
Oh, right.
And so then there's a boat leaving in 5 minutes that was even farther away from Katakoy with a D. And I live in Karakoy with an R. Got on the boat and then he's like, are you gonna come back tomorrow? I was like, yeah. And he's like, I know you're lying, I can see in your eyes. I was like, if you get me back home, I'll go to this fucking island tomorrow again. Which like obviously I didn't. Then we got off and we took the subway. And then on the subway, I was zooming in Karakoy and he looked at my phone and he was like, you're going to Karakoy, not Katakoy. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to Karakoy. And he was like, oh my God, because like the train line was even longer. So we were just like sitting on this train for a really long time. And my dad texts me and he's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm on a boat. And then he's like, you're on land, because he can see it. And I was like, no, I'm on a boat. And he's like, you're on land. And we're like having this back and forth. And then my phone dies. Then I get to like this place where there's a tram. It's like there's a river. God is still tournament. I know how to get back from there. And this guy needed to pee and he would like ran to the bathroom. I was like, no, I'm getting back home and then you can go to the bathroom. So then we took the tram together and I got home. But anyways, I literally had to use the hotel phone to call my dad and be like, oh, my phone died, which is like is true.
Yeah.
But he thought I did it on purpose and he still doesn't know like what fucking happened on that island to this day. And he's like, to this day, he's like, I know you weren't on a boat. And I'm like, still like, I'm on a boat. Anyways, that's the story.
Well, he's gonna know now.
Yeah.